Portable oxygen gives you freedom, but the two types, continuous and pulse flow, work in fundamentally different ways. But the smarter pulse flow device might fail you when you're most vulnerable, during sleep. We'll show you why. So why is pulse flow so popular? For daytime use, its advantages in portability and size are undeniable. On top of that, their batteries last significantly longer, making them appear to be the perfect travel companion. We will break down the mechanics, real-world uses, and hidden risks of each type so you can understand which is right for you. First, continuous flow. It's a steady, uninterrupted stream of oxygen, like a faucet that's always on, measured in liters per minute. Pulse flow, or demand flow, is different. It's smart. It detects your inhalation and delivers a puff of oxygen right when you breathe in. This difference in technology results in significant physical differences. Pulse flow units are smaller and lighter, often wearable over the shoulder. Because pulse flow only works when you inhale, it saves a tremendous amount of energy. This results in much longer battery life on a single charge. The pulsing delivery also makes these devices noticeably quieter. Continuous flow machines must run their motors constantly, generating more noise. So, lighter, longer battery, quieter. Pulse flow seems like the obvious winner, right? But here's where the details become vital to your health. One of the most dangerous points of confusion is in the settings. A 3 on a pulse machine is not the same as 3 liters per minute. Why? Back to the faucet analogy. Continuous flow is measured in liters per minute. It's a constant rate, regardless of how fast or deep you're breathing. Pulse flow isn't a rate, it's a volume. Its settings relate to the size of the oxygen pulse delivered, measured in milliliters per breath. This is why they don't convert. A pulse setting assumes a certain number of breaths per minute. If you breathe slower, you get less oxygen overall. This on-demand system makes pulse flow so efficient, but its efficiency is entirely dependent on one thing: accurately detecting every single breath. So we've established, continuous is a consistent, always-on stream. Pulse is a smart but sensor-dependent, on-demand puff. Now let's see this in action. For daytime activities such as shopping, walking, or traveling, pulse flow is often ideal. Its lightweight design and long battery provide maximum mobility. The quieter operation also makes it less intrusive in public spaces, such as restaurants or theaters, which is a major factor in social well-being. But what about at night? During sleep, your breathing naturally becomes shallower. This is where pulse flow's biggest strength becomes its biggest weakness. A pulse dose concentrator may not be sensitive enough to detect these shallow breaths. If it doesn't detect a breath, it delivers no oxygen. Continuous flow, with its constant stream, doesn't rely on breath detection. It provides a consistent supply, available for every breath, no matter how shallow. So, you can't convert settings because they measure different things. Your doctor prescribes a rate or setting based on tests of your specific oxygen needs. The decision gets even simpler if you use a CPAP or BiPAP machine. You must use a continuous flow POC. Pulse flow is not compatible with these machines. Beyond sleep, anyone with erratic or very shallow breathing may find pulse flow unreliable. The sensor's accuracy can be compromised even during the day. This is the same core problem we saw with sleep. The machine's dependency on a perfect breath signal is its Achilles heel for certain users. So it's clear the choice isn't just lifestyle versus rest. It's a complex medical decision based on your physiology. Let's connect these points. We saw that pulse flow's portability, battery life, and quietness all stem from its on-demand delivery mechanism. It's a marvel of efficiency. But that same on-demand mechanism, requiring breath detection, is precisely what makes it risky for sleep, CPAP use, and erratic breathing. The feature is the flaw. The choice is a fundamental trade-off: the smart efficiency of pulse flow versus the consistent reliability of continuous flow. Providers often prefer reliability. Finally, if your prescription requires a high flow rate, typically above 2 or 3 LPM, continuous flow is almost always the only option that can meet that need. To put it simply, pulse flow is best for active daytime users with stable breathing. Continuous flow is necessary for sleep, CPAP use, and high oxygen needs. Marketing may focus on size and battery, but your primary guide must be your doctor's prescription. Your physiology dictates which technology is safe for you. Remember our warning: The smarter machine isn't always the safer one. Understanding this difference is the most vital step in choosing your device. Talk to your healthcare provider. Ask them why they are prescribing a specific type. Now you have the knowledge to be part of that critical conversation.